Hi, my name is Amy. Thank you very much for watching, and let's make some bad financial decisions together. This is for entertainment purposes only, so if you are entertained, please like and subscribe. Really appreciate that. So, how has the market been treating you this week? It's been pretty down, but then after hours today, it was kind of up, and I have not checked in a while, so we're just gonna leave it at that. And since I have no money, I haven't done anything super stupid this week, which is nice. I haven't confessed to you all what I did last week, but we're not getting into that right now. Actually, it's not that bad. I don't have that much money, but I did tell you all that I'm not buying anything. And then what did I do? Strategy was going down. So I bought 50 shares of MSTZ and then I lost the bet. So I bought another 50 shares of MSTZ and now I have a hedge against strategy and I have a cover call on it. So making money. That's what we're doing. We're making money. And then I spent $8 on UPro because everything was super down and it made sense to make it just one share of UPro. I'm, obviously balling over here. So, but that's what you're supposed to do when it's really down and it's a small correction. You buy the leverage and then when it bounces back up, then you take your profits. So, and by you, I mean me. Let's not get too much into leverage ETFs, but I did want to talk to you today about YieldMight because Roundhill has started their Friday declaration weeklies, and so I wanted to get those up on YieldMight because I think they're going to be very interesting. And I'm also really curious because they have filed for a lot more of these. And I would be excited if they actually had them staggered, like they had 5 groups. It would be hard to grok it on their website, but I would be in every single, just get paid every single day. And not because weeklies are better necessarily, or that they retain their NAV better. If I'm in something that pays every single day, then when X div date happens, my portfolio won't drop as much in theory. So that's why I like getting paid weekly and why I like weekly pairs is that with the way that my portfolio is, how volatile it is, when X div date happens and before pay date, I don't want my portfolio to lose too much value. So there's that. We've got that going for us, which is nice. But the way that YieldMight works is that this dollar amount that you're seeing, that is the distribution that you would expect, is from the last recorded distribution on this website and based off of the price and the declared amount. So if you had, $500 to invest this week, this is a good ballpark, something you might get from this as a distribution. So, and then when you click into one of these, you can see the starting amount and you can change the stock price based off of the current stock price and then the dividend amount. And if you just wanted to, change this for whatever reason, you can mess with that to change the. So I've been slow to update this, but you really want to know what it is. You can say it's 0.35 this time. So you can change these and it'll update the distribution amount. And then if you had $500, that would be 10.5 0.97 shares that you've received from XDTE. And like, don't be alarmed by basically anything in this market that shows a downtrend line, because the entire market is going down right now. We have had a small correction, and it's not that these funds won't recover, it's just that a part of cover call ETFs is that the upside is capped. So just depending on, are they using call spreads, how close is the strike price, some of these might recover when the market recovers better than others. So I am very curious, like SDTY versus XDTE, which one will recover better in after this correction, bear market, or whatever it winds up actually being labeled as. But I did rework some of my code so that we can show the Fridays, and when you click into here, you can also click into when you click on the title, it takes you directly to the website, and you can see all the information that you need in order to make an informed decision on whether you want to invest in this in the first place. And so on the left-hand side, we have filters. So if you wanted to just be in broad indexes, then you can see that you have IWMY, RDTE, QQY, XDTE, WDDE, XDTE, SDY, all of these. And then we have in the monthlies, we have T-SPY, and then week 2 XPay, and then a bunch from Global in week 3, and then some Neos and ProShares and Goldman Sachs and JP Morgan for that. And then in the last couple of days of the month, we have the SPY-T, QQTs. So then you can filter by issuer. So if you don't want to see any YieldMax funds and you're really interested in Curve, you can choose Curve and you'll only see Curve funds, which is nice. And then we have the underlyings. So if you are only interested in like MicroStrategy, then we have MSTY. And if you're interested in the S&P 500 specifically, then we have a lot of options for you. And you would just have to sift through these to see which ones, which gimmick is for you. And by gimmick, I mean like WDTE, they sell puts. SDTY and XDTE have the 0 day to expiration. I think that SDTY uses the synthetic, and and Roundhill does not use, like they own the underlying, but I could be wrong about Roundhill, but that's just what I remember. And so XPay has an interesting gimmick where they have already declared what the distribution is for the rest, for the entire year. So during corrections like this might be a good time to buy XPay. I mean, this isn't a recommendation, but it might be a good time to buy XPay because the distribution yield will be greater now because you got it for less money. And then when it recovers, you'll have, a share that's working harder for you because you bought it when it was cheaper. So that's what I've been up to. I'm going to try to, I do have a script that runs that when I run it manually every day, it produces a spreadsheet of the distributions that were declared 2 days prior. But things have been really crazy with my lambs. So I do need to go back, and all of the outdated funds, I will try to get the declarations or the distributions into YieldMight as soon as possible. It's just that, I need to pace myself and sleep. So let me know how you're doing this week and how you're feeling, and I will talk to you later. Bye.